Right everyone, WeaponCollector here. Right, I thought I'd do a video on what I would call small personal aid kits. So not really a first aid kit, not a survival kit, but just a little small kit you can carry on you in case you need some things during your day-to-day outings. So these tins can vary depending on what you carry, what you do, you know, and all things like that. But I'll show you mine, and it may give you some idea of a small little tin you could carry with you, that if in the day you're lacking certain things that you would need, or you know, just little extra things, you would have them in this tin. Right, so this is where I keep my little personal aid kit. I keep it in the sleeve pocket of my jacket, but you could keep this in various different places in jackets that you wear, or in a bag or something like that. But I like it in this pocket. It's out the way, and this is a pocket that doesn't really get used. So if you have a pocket on a jacket that very rarely gets used, store something like this in it. The good thing with these flight jackets, bomber jackets, you have the zip up pocket, and you also have these little pockets here where you can put a pen, or in this particular one, these are big enough to fit a small torch or even a lighter. But in my pocket, this is what I keep as a little personal kit, just for not survival but just day-to-day stuff. So I'll keep a lighter in there. If you could find a small enough lighter, I'd keep the lighter in the tin as well. And then there's the tin, and then that is all that's in the pocket. So a lighter is always handy for loads of things. You know, there's a million different things a lighter can be useful for. So I think it's, you know, nothing wrong with carrying a lighter, even if you don't smoke or whatever. So the tin itself, this is a smaller tin than a tobacco tin. This tin is around about 9 centimetres long by 6 centimetres by about 19 or 18 millimetres. Mine has a Ranger band on it, which is basically a piece of inner tube cut to the shape of a elastic band. But it's just essentially a heavy duty elastic band to keep the tin shut. So in the tin, this is what I carry as a little personal kit, just so if I'm out and about and I need some things that I may have forgotten about, they'll be in here. It's not a survival kit, but it's just a day-to-day kit to aid you if you've forgotten something. So I carry a little bit of paper, as in like a little notepad there, because you may want to write things down. There's multiple reasons you could write things down, and also that could help you start a fire. This is some duct tape wound around a plastic card, and this is essentially first aid. So the duct tape can be used to close a wound, cover up a wound, stuff like that. It can also be used for things like if you're out and about and you're getting blisters on your feet. There's some plasters in here. You put the plasters on and you cover those plasters with the duct tape. And also the card can be used for multiple things. Plastic cards can be used for various first aid applications as well, including stab wounds in your abdomen. You can hold a card over it, and it will stop air getting into your abdomen, into your insides, and causing your lungs to collapse. So there's that. A spare little torch. I do carry multiple torches. If I go out at night, I would have a dedicated torch. I would have a backup torch on my keys, but a little torch like this is always helpful. This one needs a battery change, but there's various very small little torches you can carry. In here is a little tub of Vaseline, because I often get dry lips, and a little bit of cotton wool for potentially fire starting or other stuff. You can clean a wound out with it, stuff like that. But that's a lot of people wouldn't need to carry that, but something I often feel the need for is a bit of Vaseline, so I carry a bit of Vaseline in there. Pencil for your notepad. You can carry a pen if you want, but I noticed a lot of the times if you have a pen, you come to use the pen and the ink's run out, just naturally evaporated. So a pencil you will definitely be able to use. Just make sure it's a reasonably good quality pencil where the lead isn't constantly breaking. Then we've got various painkillers and tablets here. So we've got some ibuprofen with written on it how many you're supposed to take. So that is just one. I've got a Windies there because I often get trapped wind. A couple of indigestion tablets, paracetamol, and allergy tablet. And again, if you're not sure what they are, put a letter on so you know A, allergy, and a 1 for how many to take, or cut them into their individual bits. So 1 on its own would be 1, 2 together would be 2. But if you're going to have 2 together like that, make sure it says 1. Then I've got a couple of little extras just again for me. So I've got a spare hearing aid battery, which is something I may need when I'm out and about. This is a little Keyring Colt screwdriver. Now, I don't really need a screwdriver very often, but I thought as that's flat and very small, could come in useful. Again with this is a tin opener, but what I've got this for is it's a small little blade you could use. So, yeah, you could open tins with it, but also anything that would need a little sharp tip to open, like sometimes packaging, that little tip on there will just be enough to open some kind of package. And then lastly, we've got in there, we've got 2 safety pins. Safety pins always come in handy. And then 4 plasters at the bottom there. So that for me covers most of the things if I've ever been out and I've needed something, it's normally these items. You could also put in here a £5 note, £10 note, £20 note if you wanted. Any kind of money. You can get very small flat mirrors, and I do carry a mirror, but it's not in this one. You can get little flat credit card sized mirrors that are made of stainless steel. A mirror would be handy, I think, but as I say, I've only got one of those. But the thing with these kits, it's supposed to be what you want to put in it, and so these are just some ideas. You can see what I put in, and these are the stuff I often feel I need. And I'd like to have backups of them, especially, you know, hearing aid battery. I often go out, forget how long the hearing aid since I changed it, and the battery runs out. You can be out, get a headache, things like that. So yeah, just an idea of some of the things you can use for a little personal aid kit for yourself. Not really a first aid kit, not a survival kit, but just stuff for you to cover you while you're out. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd add, see if anything that you take out, what you would put in yours. So yeah, alright, hope you enjoyed the video, hope you found it helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, definitely subscribe if you like this kind of thing. I always do these kind of videos, I do loads of this kind of videos, just look on my channel, subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell, and then you'll definitely get notifications then. And even if you are already subscribed, go and click the bell now so you won't miss future videos. Right, thank you for watching. So just after I go, you'll see a way to support the channel if you ever wanted to. Thanks for watching. See you later.